Hi guys, it's your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you with Tuesday morning chit chat. It is Tuesday, June 21st, second day of summer. I forgot to announce it was first day of summer yesterday. Come on, truck, just come on, just come on, just come on. I give you the road, okay? Yeah, I'm just messing, but it is summer, but my lips, grandma, my lips. Okay, I had to make sure it felt like it was just sitting there. Make sure I ain't looking like little Jordan making this video. What's that lady name to come on? Anyway, never mind. I'll be dating myself in a minute. Oh God. Anywho, you guys, it's Tuesday. I'm on my way to work. You guys, yesterday was like, you know what? There is power in the tongue. I really do believe that you can speak things into existence. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the whole while yesterday on my way to work, I was trying to go to work. Because I knew blah, blah, blah. And it started over again. And I told the girl, I stopped her in her tracks. I said, don't tell me anything else. I don't want to hear it, because if you keep on, I'm gonna go off, and I'm gonna go off on everybody. I said, so don't tell me, oh, don't go off on me. I'm not. I'm gonna go off on everybody, because I think you instigated some of it too, as well as management not standing up and saying, yeah, I did say that, or yeah, I did. Don't try to sugarcoat things over. So anyhow, I'm just staying quiet. Last night he talked about he was trying to make humor in the situation, because he know I've been stressing out of it. He's like, I can't remember what I said to him. I said something smart to him. Oh yeah, he was walking by, he said something, because he said, I can't even ask you a question while you ain't hollering. I said, you know what? You ain't got to worry about me much longer. He was like, you're right, because if you lose that job, you get out. Oh, then bust out laughing. I'm like, okay, well, you know I'm just messing with you, boo-boo. I'm like, yeah, you sure he is, because you're going to take care of me if I lose my job. Oh, God. Just being funny, because it's like, I ain't trying to lose my job. I told him, just like I told him when I was talking to him, I done invested 15 years of my life there, and I'm not going to let these people and their few comments stop me. I only got 15 more years to go. Those 15 years went by so quickly that a blink of the eye, time is just going by. So I'm like, I'm going to get my retirement. Retire out at the ripe old age there. I'm not moving anywhere else. I already know this healthcare system, and I'm not going anywhere else. I mean, will I stay in that same position? My heart and mind is not, no, I will not retire in the same department. I am praying and hoping and believing that I can move on to a different department. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just looking and keeping my eyes out, and just believing that when I get in, if I believe that I will get, I don't want to say, well, I get myself, well, I just believe that one day I'm going to be in the right position, in the right place, in the right position to receive my blessing from God. That's how I want to put it. I want to be in the right place, in the right position, in order to receive my blessing from God. And I've used this analogy, I think I've said it before up here, as far as football. I don't know much about football, but from what I've learned from when I had to go and suffer through watching my sons play, because I didn't know what was going on. It was cold out there. Why football got to be in the cold season? And sometimes it was raining, umbrella up, but I'm out there supporting them, because those are my babies. I'm like, oh God, when is this game gonna be over? That was misery to me. I'm not lying. Anyway, get back to my analogy of being in the right place, in the right position, okay? So we have the quarterback dude. He's got the ball. He's the one who's controlling where the ball is going to go at, right? Right. I think I got that part right. Then we have the linebackers. They're kind of blocking and guarding they're guarding and protecting the quarterback so that he can dispense the ball to wherever it needs to go at. I know that's, y'all probably said dispense. Oh my God. I know. This is the best way I can do it, okay? And then you got the running backs who their job is to run down the field to get in position so when the quarterback throws the ball, they're in the right place, in the right position to catch that ball, okay? All right. So, with that being said, if that running back says, oh no, I ain't running down the field today. I ain't going left. I know the play calls for left, but I'm going to go right because I see there's a clear opening right there. So I'm going to go right. Okay, if the plan, and they've already set the plan that ball is going to go left and he go right, then what that means? He is not in the right position. He's not in the right place. He's not in the right position to receive the ball, which that is the blessing right there. So if I'm not in my right place, in the right position, then I can't receive anything from God. So that's what I'm saying about my job. I'm just believing that I'm going to get in the right place, in the right position, where I can receive that blessing for God. That means, if that means that God showed me favor with certain people or certain places or, you know, certain things, you know, you just never know. God might give me a talent or something that I know that somebody else don't know. I just don't believe that he's taking me from place to place to place. And each place I go in, I said, I'm just going to be a regular staff nurse. I'm not going to do anything above the call of duty. But every job I go on, I get into a position of somewhat leadership. Now, this one, it means I'm being in charge. But it's like I never can just sit like I want to be. I never can sit and be mediocre. It's like it's always more that I get to learn. So I think God is putting me in these positions so that I can learn more for the blessing that he has for me in the end. You know, I just believe that. And it has always been like that all about my career. And I've seen how these different positions, different places have got me into the right position to receive a blessing. And God has advanced me. He's moved me up. And, you know, he's done things that normally I could not see for myself. You know, so I'm just saying this to encourage someone today that don't worry about where you are right now. You just keep having faith, believing God. Just keep doing the very best that you can do. And I guarantee you, after a while, you'll see why some things are the way that they are, because, you know, we got to go through some things to learn to get to that next step. Because what we're learning in this day, in this time, in this place, it's going to help us when we get to our next level and our next step. So be encouraged on today. I don't even know how my chit chat got on that, because I wasn't even going to talk about that today. I was going to do a stupid review. But see, God got a way of doing some things. He got a way of doing some things. You just never know what you're going to find in my chit chats. But I just wanted to encourage somebody today to say be encouraged. You know, if I'm encouraging myself too, because I know that sometimes the enemy will come in, and this thing I've been going through since Friday with this job is nothing but a trick of the enemy to get me mad, get me huffed, to get me puffed, because God got a blessing coming, and it is this close. Whenever the enemy starts attacking and you start going through things, know that there's a blessing that is this close, and they're trying to block your blessing, keep you from receiving what it is that God has for you. What they don't know is that what God has for you is for you. Now, you can't hinder your own blessing by how you react to what you go through. Let me say that again. You can block your blessing by how you react, how you go through. You know, God, I thank you, because God is telling me something right. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. God is dealing with me right now about that situation. I'm not trying to block my blessing, but God's letting me know I can do something to block my blessing. So it's according to how I go through this. And I'm going through this trusting God. I'm going through it praising God. I'm giving him all the glory. I'm going to represent him, and I can't go off. Flesh wants to go off on everybody. I want to tell everybody off. But I can't do that and say that I'm living a virtuous life. I can't do that and say that I am representing God. Yes, Jesus got angry within the church and turned over all that stuff when they were selling in his Father's house, okay? All of it. All the tables he turned over, okay? He was. But the Bible also tells us it's okay to be angry, but sin not. The sin don't come in the anger or being angry. The sin comes on how you react when you're angry. So sometimes you got to take some deep breaths and step back. And that's why my plan was that I was not going to say anything. I was just going to go in, do my work, speak if I had to speak. I said my good mornings, not being ugly with it, but just pulling myself away from the situation. And, I just believe, that, God is going to work on my behalf. I ain't got to tell nobody off. I ain't got to cuss nobody off, even though I probably wanted to say some backwards curse words. I didn't have to, because I know God got my back. So this is to someone who might be going through. Hang in there. God's got you. Okay? You guys, as always, remember to do what? Give God some praise. Give him some thanks for waking you up this morning, starting you on your way, giving you another chance to get it right. I will see you in my next video. It's always, always, always a blessing to be able to say, I got another chance to get it right. I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.